Hi everybody, Ralph Havens here. Today I want to talk about two things that, if done, can help you get healthy, happy, and whole. Whether you're dealing with an autoimmune condition or some other type of chronic illness or chronic pain condition, these two things can make all the difference in the world. And many times they're missed, even by people doing a lot of really good work to heal on all sorts of levels. So I want to tell you a little bit about it. And they go together, interestingly enough. One of them, it has to do with the inner game, your inner thoughts and beliefs and the things that have happened to you over your years. You know, our years, we've had things happen, and the story of it all, and then this happened and that happened, and your mom and your dad, and just the way things were. And it can turn into limiting beliefs and thought patterns that then can run a life, can make things a certain way and limit the way people can heal. And so, of course, handling that is really key. One of the problems I've found is that just knowing all the pieces, and can we really know all the things that contribute to that, to those inner beliefs, knowing that is just the booby prize. What really you want to do is shift it. And so there's a way to do this very directly. And I missed it for many, many years because it just seemed too simple. And the simplicity of it makes it somewhat of a task to keep your focus, because it's so easy to lose that focus on it because it is so simple. So I want to give you that as a way to start to work on it. So at the end of this video, there should be a link up here, either here or here, that you can go to and click through a few links and get to a full session where I take you through this. And it's a session that I did for some people during our Miracles, Magic, Healing, and More sessions, our once-a-month sessions. But I'm giving you a full hour of this session so that you can get a real ability to do this very simple and profound technique that clears the limiting beliefs and thought patterns, stuff that's running a lot of the pain and the reasons people aren't healing. So look for that. What I've noticed with myself, and if you've heard some of my stories in other videos, and if you're on my email list, you know this probably already, but I had to deal with a lot of stuff that seemed to be attacking me throughout the years. Autoimmune conditions can be thought of as self against self, you know, yourself attacking yourself. And a lot of chronic illnesses and pains have to deal with, it seems like a victim pattern, you know? And there's no judgment there, but how can we shift this victim pattern so that we're not the ones being attacked, either by ourselves or by other people? And so this victim pattern is one thing to really handle when you're on the road to getting healthy, happy, and whole. And so this technique that I'm giving you in the links above here at the end of the video can walk you through that. The other part of that is, interestingly enough, something that you can do right here today. And so to talk about it, it's easy to miss it as well. And so if you're interested, message me below, email me, ralph@ralphhavens.com, and I can point you to how specifically to do this other piece. It has to do with getting off of gluten, but different than a lot of people think of gluten, and different than just sort of getting off of gluten. And what gluten does is it affects a part of the colon in the right side of your large intestine. It's called your cecum, and your ileocecal valve, where your small intestine goes into your large intestine. That area is linked to gluten sensitivity. My teacher, Sharon G. Mateo, medical intuitive, highly trained practitioner, she found that, and we found that to be true as well. And so gluten, interestingly enough, affects that part of the colon. And so when somebody has that kind of thing going on, the process that shows up is a not doing what's good for you, because it's like you're being good to other people, but in a very funny sort of way. So I'll just describe it as a story, like a elderly grandmother that's sitting in the dark, and her grandkids are about to go out for the day, and there's like, "Oh, Granny, let's turn on the light for you." And she's like, no, no, don't worry. You guys go ahead. I'll be fine. And they're like, okay. And they leave. But it's kind of a funny feeling. And she won't be fine. And she would have been better with the light on. But she's telling him to move on. And there's a funny victim, don't worry about me, but worry about me kind of thing. So it's a funny phenomenon where we don't take care of ourselves, and we want others to take care of ourselves, but we don't really ask for it, and we kind of let it turn into this bit of a victim thing. So a funny way to say it, but the funny thing is that there's nothing funny about it, right? But there's a victim thing, and gluten and that part of the colon have to do with that. And so if you're off of gluten, that starts to heal, and there's other ways to heal that gut as well that can help with this. So 2 things today to consider when you're looking to get rid of autoimmune conditions, to heal and get healthy, happy, and whole. One is to clear the limiting beliefs, and a lot of that has to do with the victim mentality and things that happen throughout our life. And so look for those links with the full session so you can learn this technique. And the other is to shift the nutrition, especially gluten, and message me, email me. I'll give you the particulars of how to actually do that in a way that works, because if you do it partially, it doesn't work. So that's it for this morning. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and click like. Everybody likes likes, and share this on Facebook and share this with everybody that could use the help. I appreciate that very, very much. And if you would like more information, just message me. Leave a comment below. Email me at ralph@ralphhavens.com. And until next time, let's get out there and live. Really live. All right, you guys. Ralph Havens signing off.